Well, howdy tubers. Back out here today after several great suggestions on not leaving the sides open, because what was it they said, air will find the least resistance to get so that it doesn't have to go through here. So this is what I've got started anyway so far. Piece of rubber here to fit in there. I know I'm going to have to support it with a little bit of aluminum to keep it flat, but here's what I started out with. Like that. Because I brought my Harbor Freight tube punching or gasket punching dealie with me, and that's how I punched that. Here's other stuff I've punched, but I even keep what I punched out of here, because you never know. I may need to punch another hole in the middle of it and use it for some kind of a gasket. So I keep everything. That's this is some gasket material that, well, I cut that out with a jigsaw or saber saw or something, bandsaw. But that was punched out. There's the little punch mark that that has in the end of it there for alignment purposes. There's some more little ones that I've punched out. So keep everything, because you just never know if you're going to need the inside. Well, there's one that I punched out and then went ahead and punched the center for something. Well, I guess actually for nothing, since it's in here. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I think this other side's going to be a little bit tougher, but we'll see what we can get. At least if we can slow down the air from going around. Here's a cute little bug on here. I think he's eating that. Maybe not. Anyway, I'll get back at it, and I think I'll do like yesterday and just make a long video with that power. Oh shoot. Power manager, well, you see it down in the right hand corner. I think it shows what it is that I used to link the photos or the videos together. So anyway, we'll just continue on, and then I'll say my ending. Well, still working on it. I did go ahead and add rubber under there and rubber under the top. And what I figure I'm going to do, because this is going to be a mess in here, instead of riveting it on, I've already drilled out these rivets, and I'm going to put 632 screws and nuts in there so it can be taken apart, because now I'm working on, of course I already showed you that piece of rubber there, and now I'm working on this to go in there. Well, it does, but it's a bite to get it in there. But if you see, I put a bend in there, because everywhere you got a little bend, that makes that stronger, because I just figured this would flex out of the way if, because that's going right up. Right up there. I think I probably got it on the wrong side, but right up there, so that'll keep that from keep the rubber from pushing that out of the way. So I just put a little slight bend in there, and that stiffens that up. So that's where we're at now. It is taking a while to do this, that's for sure. And I still got the other side to do, and I'm still figuring things out. So that's what I've got for you so far, and we'll just continue on. Well, there we go. Got another piece in there, and got the screws in here, and starting to figure out what I'm going to do on this side, because it can't be the same as this side. Is it focusing? I guess there. And you can see that little bend in there that I did to stiffen that little finger. So, let me keep it going. I'm still not sure how I'm going to connect on this other side, since this side has a bigger gap than this side. But, you know, I'll figure something out. Okay, well, it isn't done as in all riveted or screwed or whatever, but it is done. This side over here was a real booger. But got rubber all the way around it. So I just got to put screws in here, shoot some rivets in here, and that'll get her, and then start putting things back together again. But I sure thank the people that left comments on that the air will seek the least resistance to get through. So this ought to do the trick. And just got some great subscribers, and probably non-subscribers, that are voicing your opinion on things, and I sure appreciate it. I did have Terry from Hummel call me to see, and since this was all off, it was easy to do. Of course, still would have been easy to do with the cowl on there, but anyways, wanted me to take my these are called well, let me think on it. Well, I'm not remembering the name of them, but these type of rubber insulators. Goes an airplane, and I hear a train too. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, he wanted me to take them off, take one of them off to see what markings were on there, because he said maybe I had gotten the ones for berry mounts. I got it. They're called berry mounts. Maybe I'd gotten the ones for the H5 instead of for the Ultra Cruiser, because the H5, these are harder. So took them off, and they had a white and a yellow dot on them. So they're the right ones. They're the softer ones. So he thought maybe that attributed to my tank problems, but they're the right ones. So, but that eliminates at least that. So with that, I've got this, and this will be the fourth one, and I'll link them all together on Power Director. I know I said it wrong before, Power something I called it, but it's called Power Director, so I can link all these videos together. So I will get this all together, and well, let me do that, and then I'll see if I take another video after I get the rest of this together. Nah, I'll just send it. Anyways, there you go, and God bless.